bicyclers live, the chat says yo. Cables twist like jungle vines, but the mouse pad centered perfect lines. Pale world tames and paleo seeds, Terraria caves where the torchlight bleeds. Fortnite drops when the squad rolls in, chaos on the desk, order within. Hey, it's Mystical, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the cold, chat spamming hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Mystical, laughing through the night, desk like a storm, but the vibe feels right. Farms, one monitor fights, third one's memes from the chat highlights. Energy drink, tap, mountain grows, but the keyboard's clean, nobody knows. He'll build a palace, then blow it up. Squad revives him with the coffee cup. Every yell turns into a tale, community laughs, we never fail. It's Espligar, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the cold, chat spamming hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Mystical, laughing through the night, next like a storm, but the vibe feels right. Late night raids, Terraria boss, Palea festival, never at a loss. Fortnite clinger, victory royal, but the real win's every shared smile. Hey, spectacle, sunrise on stream, empty cans, but we're living the dream. Power world paleo, blocks in the sky, with the crew in the chat, we're flying high. Mystic war, chaos with a plan, hit that follow, join the fam. Neatness in the madness, heart on the screen. Mystical's the world, best place I've been. Oh. Pixels flicker, midnight glow, Mexicals live, the chat says yo. Cables twist like jungle vines, but the mouse pad centered perfect lines. Pale world tames and paleo seeds, Terraria caves where the torchlight bleeds. Fortnite drops when the squad rolls in, chaos on the desk, order within. Hey, it's Mystical, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the cold, chat spamming hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Mystical, laughing through the night, desk like a storm, but the vibe feels right. One monitor farms, one monitor fights, third one's memes from the chat highlights. Energy drink, tap, mountain grows, but the keyboard's clean, nobody knows. He'll build a palace, then blow it up. Squad revives him with the coffee cup. Every yell turns into a tale, community laughs, we never fail. It's Espligar, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the cold, chat spamming hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Mystical, laughing through the night, next like a storm, but the vibe feels right. Late night raids, Terraria boss, Palea festival, never at a loss. Fortnite clinger, victory royal, but the real win's every shared smile. Hey, spectacle, sunrise on stream, empty cans, but we're living the dream. Power world paleo, blocks in the sky, with the crew in the chat, we're flying high. Mystic war, chaos with a plan, hit that follow, join the fam. Neatness in the madness, heart on the screen.
And we are live. Welcome everybody. I am MysticalLandSlide and we are back with Satisfactory. It's kind of a last minute decision for me. Let's see, Stream World, yep, there we are. Because I had to get feed with my mother for our animals. As those who know, we live on a farm. And when you come screeching in at like 8 minutes till, you kind of go with whatever you have loaded up. So, I already had my Steam launcher up, so I'm like, I'll go with Satisfactory. People seem to have liked it yesterday, so we'll do some more. And for those who are in the chat, can see I've posted one of our brand new animated emotes. One thing I did not get when I bought the package of them the other day was I did not get a laughing emote, which that's one I use a lot. So I went and made my own. Okay, so we have to get my bearings again, because everything is chaos this morning. There's the ma'am. We already had a wild pickle in the chat, giving us W's, so nice he got to stop by. Let's see, what's that? Yeah, it wants these slurry stuff, which I should have enough of that actually. Actually, I have more. There we are. I do have 5. Ooh, a new person in chat. Blunt Shark saying, good morning. How are you liking Satisfactory? Oh, I've always liked it. I've had it for years. I just haven't streamed it yet. It's pretty good. Can't do that yet. Gotta do that one. It's a bit slow starting out, but once it gets going, it seems pretty cool.
Research completed. Alien protein can now be turned into biomass or alien DNA capsules. In addition to being used for research, the invaluable alien lifeform data in these capsules can be traded for fix-it coupons at the Awesome Sink. We guarantee the best capsule to coupon exchange rate anywhere on this planet.
Okay, we've unlocked that. It says, how many hours you got? On my other world, with my ex-roommate, I had quite a few. But this one we only have 3 when I did it. I did it yesterday. Oh, thank you for the follow. I love my little sound effect there. And we have hit our goal. We are finally off of 69. As much as Pickle is going to be disappointed that I am off of 69, I have 70, which instantly got a goal. So, thank you, Blunt Shark, for not only following, but getting that goal as well. Kind of got a 2-for-1 special there. Okay, now I gotta get my bearings again. That's my copper. It's making all of that. Got it making into stuff. I need concrete, which it's making a bunch of it right here. Yeah, I don't quite have that much yet. Emphasis on yet, because it just never stops. That goes there, that'll go there. Okay. And let's see, I was going to look up, do crafting bench. Now I know I have a crafting bench inside of the hub there, but I got to thinking about it. The bio burners here at the end are subpar compared to the actual ones. So I begin to wonder if maybe the crafting is also a little underpowered. I haven't figured it out yet. They have 2, and 2 is better than 1. Exactly. So I wanted to make a separate crafting bench just on the safe side in case it is subpar by comparison. So I mean that only gave 20 and this gave 30 some, so, and you can feed it like I'm doing here. Got it constantly making it as long as I got stuff. And I got our production going here. Do you want to answer? Want the answer or no spoilers? I'm fine with spoilers as long as it doesn't move into the realm of people telling me how to play. I tend to get a little ticked off when people tell me you have to do this and you have to do that. But yeah, I'm fine with spoilers. Because there's a lot I don't still know about the game. Crafting in this is the same on bench versus hub. Okay. I wondered, but I just wanted to make sure. Because I know they kind of... At first I thought the burners on the end were the same as the ones out here, and I'm thinking, oh, I don't have to worry, I got 2 down there. And I noticed it wasn't as much. So, you never know. It's nice to have an extra one anyway, that way I don't have to keep running up here and jumping in and all that kind of stuff. So, I don't know how many times I've ended up running onto the end of this and having to go around just to get a crafter, so I could still use it. Okay, I got enough of that. Basically, we are just looking for the concrete here. And we have enough. So that'll give us base building. So we should be able to start making platforms. How long have you been streaming? Define how long I've been streaming. Technically, I've been streaming for a couple months. How long have I been streaming this? Oh, since yesterday.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
So basically they tell you that they wiped your mind before sending you here. Okay, I got concrete. Let's see. 88. Oh, yeah, you like the robot voice. Yeah. My ex-roommate did too. He was actually somebody I believe would fall in love with an AI. She's so sassy. Exactly. Yeah, my ex-roommate, I don't know, there was this one AI voice that he would just pretty much melt if somebody used that in their thing. And I'm thinking, it's a voice, dude, come on. But he was just all up in arms. He was all up for it, so. Always did give me some good laughs. He didn't appreciate it very well, but I got some good laughs about it. Okay. Ah, so close. See, I was going to see, because I mean, there's one limestone there, but it's impure. And the other one I found was like heaps away, and it was also impure. So I was going to see if there was a closer one. Sulfur, limestone. Okay, there's that one, which I got. Ah, almost hit the wrong button. See, that one, 200. Okay, so the other impure one is the only one I have as of right now. I wouldn't mind actually having a farther one if it was a higher value. Of course, I'm known for stretching conveyor belts across the world if it's something I wanted. My roommate absolutely despised that about me. I'm like, hey, my world, my choice. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Exactly. He was an efficiency diva, so if there was a way you could get 1 second faster on something, he would do it. And I was like, conveyor belts crisscrossing across the world, it means nothing. Gotta have a bus before you can train. Exactly. He just never seemed to appreciate that. Ah, we got a massive cheer from the pickle himself. Thank you very much. And again. Okay, it's right here. And again. Somebody's got money to burn for Thanksgiving. That's still an impure. I imagine finding a pure got calories to burn. Clicking a button doesn't burn that much calories. Contrary to popular belief, what all gamers want you to believe, clicking is not constituted as weight loss. Feels like a workout, only for your wallet. Let's see, it looks like it's on top of here. There's one of them over there. Let's see. Nope. Probably one of those I'll have to burn. What if I click a lot? Then you're just playing an auto clicker and you're giving yourself carpal tunnel. Exactly. We got 2 peas in a pod in chat now. Let's see, that one is... Those are close by. There, it's this way. You don't know me. But your responses tell a lot about you. And also for those who weren't here yesterday, I did get every time I watch a streamer, I get a notification that Twitch is having a special until the 2nd, that if you get a tier 1 subscription or gift a sub, a tier 1 to somebody, that I believe it's you get a 3 month, I believe it is. Pickle can back me up on that. A 3-month nitro for your Discord. Your actual Discord thing. So that's what it comes up. I have not tried it yet, but that's what it keeps saying every time I watch somebody. So that's their special little thing. 3 months, I think it's like 3-month free when you have to pay unless you cancel it. Probably, or else people just be going around doing it and like racking them up. So it's like a 3-month thing there. You're looking for a pure limestone node? I just want something better than impure. And if it is decently close, I mean, I don't want to go heaping amounts away. So far I've just found impure, and also by exploring I'm also letting time go by so that mine can do it. Use the scanner, then check the map. Purity. Oh, okay. I see, that's something that I did not know. Normal, okay. That's better. That's normal. Okay, they're all basically the same. That's one of those. He's seen me. Charger boy's got it. See how he likes it. Got you stuck in a wall. This is iron, that's what I thought. That's pretty helpful little tip. Oh yeah, definitely. I see it's something nobody's ever said before. Even my roommate was no help. He wanted it to get to a certain point and he didn't care whether I knew how to get there or not. So he was definitely no help with teaching me anything. I basically had to learn the basics all by myself. And then when I turned around, he had it half done. So this is why I'm doing my own world away from multiplayer for right now until I can figure out some of this stuff. He didn't like the way I built platforms. He didn't like that I wanted an elevated factory. And it's just anything I did was wrong. So luckily he moved out, so I don't have to do with it anymore either. If you want help, hit me up. Love to help folks understand things in this game. Yep. Well, little tips and tricks like that does help, and it's appreciated. There's a normal one. Let's see, my base is through. Let's see, I can shoot it right through that right there, and it should. Nah, there's a poison thing right there. Technically, it should be a straight shot back home. Let's see, I've gotten so much help from over the past few years. I really like to share what I've learned. Exactly. I do that with some games that I play as well. Okay. I probably don't have the, what do they call it, flares, or whatever it is where you can mark stuff, so I'll just have to remember where that is. Oh, and there's a void. You can place a pin in your... Oh, okay. I wasn't sure, because I know before... It's been a while since I played. Been about a year or two, maybe. I know before they had these things that you, like, shoot up in the air, and it would mark things on your map. And you had to carry them around in your pockets. Made them free. Okay, good. Because personally, I didn't like the thought of having to carry stuff around. Okay. New map marker. Right there. Icon. Let's see, it's monochrome. Stamps. Let's see. It's warning. Yeah, I do rock. Let's see, select color. Yellow, well, actually kind of darkish yellow. Yeah, make it limestone colored. Map marker. Limestone. Normal. Apply. There we are. Now I can go to stuff and do the thing there. I know it takes a while to get it carted over there once you have a conveyor belt, but I believe in the long run it'll be worth it. Because right now I'm doing just one. Now, which is fine, but I know for a fact I'm going to be needing lots of concrete. And so you want to have that because it's in what is it, in the electrical poles, and I'm not sure how much of the concrete is live exactly. Not sure how much of it is in the actual base platforms. You always need more. Oh yeah, that's the basis of the game. Is you always need more or something. Okay, my base is this way. limestone. Surprise, surprise, I get turned around. It really is. Oh yeah. I've seen a few people play this multiplayer, and they didn't play it long because they just chewed through it real quick. There's like 5 of them. So it was easy for them. So not sure how much of a I guess you'd say series this might be, but people like it, then I'll continue it. I like the game good enough to play it more often. I need to actually move to the next milestone. I forgot to do that after I completed the other one. Let's see. Part assembly. That's not too bad. It would be easier to do logistics too. 1,600 or so hours. I've never played multiplayer. Wouldn't want anyone messing up my pretty factories. Precisely. Now we should be close to enough concrete. Yeah. See, that's why I want more limestone, because it is slow as pond water. And it's not because of... It's not anything other than the fact that I don't have enough. Yeah. I've seen the way some people build shutters. Exactly. Yep. Yeah, I am not the most symmetrical builder, I guess you could say, with my things. But it definitely gets better once I have a platform. And I'll probably be building one of those before long and then move everything up on it, which will take a while. That kid though, build however you just fun. Oh yeah, I know how people are. I've seen some of them before where they had to run a mile to get this and a mile over there to get that. And it's like, build some conveyor belts, bring it to you. Okay. So I believe this is... Yeah, I could probably speed up the iron production. To do that, I would need to overclock it. I'm not even sure if I have overclocking yet. I was supposed to have researched that yesterday. I don't know if I actually did. No, I didn't. It needs wire. That's what I was doing. That's why I built this right before I quit yesterday. Because I needed the wire for it. 500. Yeah, I technically need another one of the storage crates there. It's Q. Organization. Yeah, I can still do that. Let's see. Control. Yes. Give a little space. Yeah, just in case it's not perfectly. There we are. That's one thing I forgot to do yesterday. How far in did you and your roommate make it when you played before? How far were we? I know we were past coal. We had a bunch of coal plants. We were bringing water to it. Don't think we just got to where we needed oil. We were getting ready to do that, and then he started having family issues and everything went to chaos. So yeah, we did make it pretty far. Okay, we will need these. Let me put up my alien stuff before I forget. We need screws. Yeah, I got to where I was started exploring around more than anything when we were playing. And that's how I found out the how to make the advanced wire and all that, and upgrading the electrical system and the power poles and all that kind of stuff. I think I spent most of my time exploring than more time exploring than I did making a factory at some point. But I found a lot of cool things. And then when I did come back, I was just standing at the research place, just researching more and more and more, because I had so many things. But it was worth it. Let's see. We need the reinforced plates, which are plates and screws. Okay. The thing is, I don't have to run around as much now since I have the constructors. So while I'm doing this, they're just making stuff constantly. So it makes it a little easier on me. Don't have to constantly be thinking of efficiency because they're just going to keep working one way or the other. I do want to get enough stuff that I can make the power upgrader or whatever there. Because I have plenty of slugs. I made the superchargers for that. Or whatever they're called. So I can do that with the iron because it's falling behind. It has plenty of ore. It's not making the ingots fast enough. And of course, that's to be expected because it's making it for 2 now. So put that there. I'll just go on making. I probably need another one. You can tap space to autocraft. Yep. I remembered there was a button for it, but I couldn't remember what I had it bound to. I didn't have time to look at the things. Making sure you knew. Yep. Yeah, I did that before. But this time I'm just basically clicking. So we need 50 reinforced plates. Most of the way there, actually. Could potentially have it by the time I'm done with these. It'd be nice to do some more, get some more of these before I end. I know progress is a little slower as you go along, but still. We're almost there. I think before what I did, I had a constructor or assembler set just like off by itself, powered. And my roommate's like, "What's that for?" I'm like, "It's for making things that I don't want to bother with." And when I wanted to make things like these reinforced plates, I just stick everything in there. He's like, "Why are you doing that? You can just stand there." I'm like, "'Cause I don't want to stand there." But I do need to make at least 50 of these. So I can put it in the milestone. As out of all of them, that is probably the hardest to make. Because I don't have the assembler yet. Assemblers are for making things that require more than one. Like these plates. Because I can have things that make the screws, I can have them that makes everything else, but when it starts getting to multi things like this, you gotta have a higher tier, which I don't have unlocked yet. Which I only have 8 more to go. I have more than I need. But I want to have it just in case. Especially if I'm going to make more things like the specifically another mine over there. Let's see, it is power slug, overclock. I need one of my actual battery things. I have 3 of them. I'll need that too. And that should work. There we are. Now we can research it.
Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible. Note: power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially.
Okay, that's 45 per minute. These are 30 per minute, so I would need, what, 60? To be able to feed both of them at the same time. Which does drain my power more, but it would be worth it. Yeah, it's really... it does 60 a minute anyway, with the income. So it should be good. Yeah, it's 200%. So I gotta watch that on the power drain, because I know it ramps that up too. Let's see, production. Let's see. Capacity is 60. Max consumption is 49. Seems to be okay as of right now. If I need to, I can put one of those on, but I don't want to as of right now. Okay, we need to do concrete. That way, see if it's up. Yes. Close enough. It's fine if I have a little extra, because I will probably need it. Now I'll just be waiting on the iron stuff. And now that I've just got it to where it is, doing that. Yeah, 30. So we'll just basically be keeping up with everything else for right now. So everything was really underpowered. Keep the plates coming. I need more of the bars. Or rods. Yeah, I have plenty of rods. That's not so much the issue. But I will take them just in case. Since it does take 300. It doesn't seem as much now. Okay. More concrete. Use it while I got it in my inventory. Send that package. Exactly. That's the way it feels sometime. Okay. We don't have enough plating yet. So we're just basically working on that. Which is right here. Okay. Lookout tower. There's the foundations. Requires plates and concrete. That's why people want these. Now at some point I will probably make a platform through here. And I'll have to think how I want to do it. Because I got this place over here because it's big enough. So foundations. So probably what I will do is I will come to the top of one of these right here. Either this one or this one right here. See which one is the highest. And then this entire area through here, till we get to the poison spot, will be my factory. And then all of the resources and things like that will be conveyor belted up to get on just flat ground. And then I can line literally everything up, and it will actually look a little more fancy. And that right there, I probably need that ore. Quartz. Yes, we need the quartz. And of course, there's more. It looks like that point right there is probably higher. Because whatever the highest point is, I'm going to build off of that. It's like probably this right here. So the first one will probably be right here. As I made the mistake before of not doing it on the highest point around, and I was cutting into the ground to make my platform go all the way across. And so this time I'm going to be a little bit smarter about it. Probably emphasis on the little bit, but I'm going to try to do it right this time. Can always build up, exactly. Unless you're my ex-roommate, and he was so crazy, he built straight up. He had this towering thing way up there. And he said the worst part of that was getting the materials up to the base. Because all of his production was like 5 miles in the air. And he's like, it was the most stupidest idea to do. I'm like, well. But he'd been playing it for like a year. So it was a little too much. Come on. Nope. I want that here. Come on. Got it. There we are. Base part number 1 has been put down. Now I am using the thicker ones, just 'cause. Now it'll look crazy for a little while, but it'll be worth it. Now I have a foundation. That's one way to do it. See, I don't do anything probably the standard way of doing it. So you'll see a lot of creative ways of doing it, because that's just me. It does tend to drive some people crazy how I do things, but as I tell them, my brain doesn't work like yours does. Just be happy it works. He's a menace too. Don't worry. Hey, whatever works. My saying in life has always been, if it works. It doesn't matter if it was the standard way of doing it. If it works, then it works. And it just drives people crazy. Okay, so I am going... Exactly. I am going to build a ramp. And it needs to be one that goes down. Okay. Now I know there is a way to bind a heart bar. There we are. 5, 6. So you go 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, and 6. And there we are. Now we can easily get up and down to our base. Now another thing you can do, where is the toggle? They've changed some of it. Is it R? Yes, zoop. Which is hilarious. That's how you make long platforms. And this is how we're going to make our extremely long platform for our beginning of our base. Started playing before Zoop was a thing. It was rough. Exactly. I think when I started playing it, I don't know if they had just put it in the game or people just started figuring out. See, that's the thing. Need more concrete. This goes back to the concrete is life thing. But I started using it, and I don't think my roommate had ever used it. And I started doing it. He's like, how are you doing so many of those? I'm like, it's called Zoop. And he's like, what? And at first he thought I was just insane, and I somehow hacked it. He's like, are you on creative? I'm like, no. I'm like, it's a mode in the game. And he apparently had never used it. Exactly, you don't Zoop, bro. Okay, I'm going to have to work on the production of my limestone here. Yeah, it's not enough. So I'll keep this here as of right now until I build over to it. But I've got to get that other one set up. Let's see. Down here. Yep. Let's see. Show. Okay. Show one. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I've got to work on that. I can bring it over here and merge it in. That's no big deal. Potentially. I may have to move this stuff out a little bit, because I didn't leave a lot of room there. There's potential for it to work, but probably not. I can always move it up a little bit. Let's see. I need my inventory. Have that for the miner. Gonna need more plates and concrete, of course. Because it's going to be a race, basically, getting it through the arches. I believe it's through the arches is where it is. And then back over this way. Yeah, I could make several miners on the impure ones, and it wouldn't be as long. But the benefits of having a normal is probably better than the power strain of multiple impures. At least that's how it works in my brain. Sure, there's different ways to do it, but the way I am, it has to make sense in my brain, or else I won't do it. So, that's one of those things of when you watch me play games, it has to make sense to my brain, or else I don't see a reason to do it. And it drives people nuts because it's not normal. Oh, that is a boss. And I do not feel like taking on a boss right now, because he will kill me. And the reason I know he's a boss is because he's like twice the size of a normal charger. And I have dealt with them before. And even on a higher level with better weapons, he almost killed me. So, okay, I'll have to go around. Give him a little boop on his nose. You do want to see me go flying across the map. Totally friendly. Oh yeah. You need the air quotes on that one. Totally friendly. Unfortunately, I am a little bit more experienced than to do such a thing. I do know that for sure. And something I haven't actually told people about is that they do have, I guess it'd be like mini boss monsters. And what it is an upgraded version of the normal ones, like the Chargers. He's bigger and he has tusks. And then there is an upgraded one for the plasma thrower that shoots at you, which he's monstrous. And that's basically what the mini bosses are. But they are tough. I can promise you that, especially for somebody that's just started out like me. Drat streamer foiled my plans. Yep, I am slightly experienced enough to know better than that. Now, there are some people I know that would do that just because they don't know any better. But yeah. Let's see. We'll do the conveyors first. They are more difficult to get done. It is through there. So I will put it here at the edge. Gotta bounce, but it's been good watching you. I'll come back and peep your progress. Alright, thank you very much. You're always welcome here. Have a good rest of your stream. Thank you very much. I will be streaming. I am in EST time zone. I will be streaming until a little after 4. I always do it from 1:30 to 4, Monday through Friday. Oh, that's Pickle. Sorry. Oh, yeah. Smack that follow if you haven't. Oh, yeah, he did. He broke my 69 follower number there. Yep, exactly. I figured it was bound to happen eventually. And Blood Shark did it. Okay, let's kind of plan this out. The hub is straight through there. Don't want too many twists and turns, and I know I have to. Oh, it's right there. I'll actually build up one. There, it's actually fairly even, which I'm shocked. Those things are poisonous, so I will actually go around. Bummer is such a good number. If I wasn't actually trying to build a channel, I would have been happy with it to stay. But as it is, stinking thing. With things as it is, I do have to actually build and get people. But yes, if I wasn't trying to make this into a potential career, I would have loved for it to stay at 69. But we can also look forward to the next potential thing of 420. Or anything that adds up to 69. We still have 169, 269, 369. They all work. and they're all nice numbers. So, let's see. There it is. I can see it. Now, connecting to it will be the hard part. Yeah, there we are. Okay, just at the edge here. Can go up that high. And we are around the poison. I just got to remember this when... Oh, Boss Boy is here. I got to go around him. So, oh. Gotta watch Boss Boy. He is not a happy camper, and he has a wider range. That's his grazing field. They basically have territories, and that's his. So I will have to go around his. Well, actually, didn't think of it until just now. I can literally walk on my conveyor belts. So technically, I could walk it and go past, unless it goes by one of those poison things. So I'm going to try that first. I just have to remember not to be shot off the edge of it, because the conveyor belt does still work, regardless. So I have to make sure. I may make several of them. Oh, yep, there it is. Run past. Don't get poisoned. Do it at 3. That should technically work. I'm missing iron plates. And old boss boy down there is not happy. Oh, he's going to try and run around to get me. Yeah, you can't do it. Ha ha ha. As long as I don't let these go off, I'll be fine. Maybe I'll get him out of position if he's trying to get me. I don't see him. After a while, he will lose aggro. I just don't want to chance it. But yeah, he will lose aggro. They all do at some point. And then he'll just go back to his spot. So I need to go back and get some more plates and concrete. There we are. My brain's not working. And there's one of those special things up there inside the meteorite looking. So we will see about this. At least the music is working today. It's kind of got some alien echoey kind of stuff in the background. At least I hope it's coming through because I can hear it. I didn't realize though that it's like blaring in my ears and you can just barely hear it on the stream sometimes. So but I have to keep the volume turned up or else I can't hear other streamers when I'm watching them. So it's one of those things that you just can't win on. That quartz? Yes. I need more quartz. I need them for... What's that? Oh, that's the little doggo guys. Yeah, they're not very friendly. And I think you have to feed them. But I'm not sure. It's kind of like the cats on Minecraft. You have to like hold it and then they come to you. And then you feed them. Let's see, this is, and yes, the impure. And of course I run the opposite direction of where I need to be. But yeah, he's definitely lost aggro by now. I wanted to make sure of that because there's no way you can't outrun the charger guy. Little mini boss dude. Because he is... The other guys, they go around in circles. They're kind of like a bull charging. They go in a straight line and it's hard for them to really turn. But the big guy, he's like very powerful and he does these super long charges. You can kind of, I don't know what they call it, kite him a little bit, but it's hard. I tried doing that before and barely got away with like a sliver of health, and I don't want to do that on stream. It's not exactly good when you just up and die on stream, so... Let's see. I have random ores that I found. Nope. Do shift click. Sulfur. Body part. That goes up there, that goes over there, there. And I need my plates. And I should have enough of these now that I can send off for the thing. Nope, wrong side. Right there. Just barely. I got 5. I will launch it off that we can start the next thing. It's for logistics.
Milestone reached. Fix-It would like to remind you of your contractual obligation towards efficiency. Recreational use of belts and lifts does not count towards work hours and will put you on the list. Stay efficient. Don't disappoint Fix-It.
It's corporations at its best. Let's see, that is for the awesome shop. Build gun. Upgrade. Customizer. Has a new tab. Customizer. Oh, you can make patterns on it. Okay. Still the same thing. Basic materials. Now that requires rotors. For that, I will need an assembler. Okay. I will... that's hard. I'll go ahead and do this. What's that? Wire. I don't have enough of that yet. Okay. Which is easy because I got ore from the copper node that I found. Yeah, and you can see up there in the corner, the pod now has almost 5 minutes to return. Before it was only like 2, and then before that it was less than 1. So it's getting longer the more we do. And as your tiers go up, the longer it takes. So, something to always watch for. I need to get some more. Oh yeah, I forgot that. I need to make a storage crate, and I don't have enough plates. Should be enough, yes. I need to make one because I will not make any more than 500 wire at a time. Because... oh, no. It is making it. Okay, ad break incoming. Let's see. Yes, we're going to go ahead. We'll go to ad break and meet you back in 3 minutes. Okay. Now we got ads going. Okay, that is 500. Actually do more because I gotta make cable. I'll just kind of stock up on this. Let's see. Yeah, I have it right there. Almost 200. And it requires 400. That's why I definitely need that. What is it? Let me put this up first. So I definitely need that limestone. There we are. The brain has worked for once. Oh, it hasn't returned yet. You can't put it in there if it's not done yet. I wondered why it wasn't working. Okay, so I will put, let's see, should I? I will need a constructor, which needs cable, so I have to make it anyway. yes, cable. Luckily you get so much for the wire. It's easy enough to do. Already down 100. So it's a 2-for-1 scale, which, considering how easy it is to make wire, it's well worth it. I'm gonna need a lot of it. That one research I had needs 1,000, so I'm gonna have to have something dedicated to it. It may get to the point I have to make a separate constructor just for cable and underpower it so that I have a surplus of wire. I've thought of that too, because I need to do the same thing with the screws, and those are made out of the iron rods. So we'll have to think about that. Okay, that should be enough for that. And I'll actually just make it literally outside here. Constructor, we turn it around because I will not actually. I will not be, well, put it up there. And make one of these. Give it a little room for that. And this one, the output, will, yeah, don't jiggle. Yeah, so I hate it when it does that. No, don't do that. Come on. Give people seizures doing that. Can't make up its mind. Well, fine, I'll just guess then. 3. That's straighter than if it was doing that. Okay. So everybody's back from break, for the ad break. All that up there is fine. So I will have this doing cable. And for that, I can just plop one of these there, and it'll send it right in. This is my so I don't have to do anything constructor here. And I will, let's see. I can do that. So it will do it on its own. And it's separate from the rest of my power line. And so I'll just put how much ever I want in there, and it will just keep working as long as there's fuel in that, the inside over there. Okay, there's 200. Got a cable. That's for those, which I already got. That, which I only need 200 of them, so it's another one of those where the concrete is a limiting factor, which drives me nuts. So let's see, I have inventory, yeah, so I have that. I need more rods, because I believe that is in the conveyor belts. And I need concrete for the conveyor belts as well. Okay. Now I can hopefully bring it this way. And I'll just attach it to the electrical line, just like I did with the conveyor belts. I can run them like parallel with the conveyor belts just as easily. And you just attach the wires and stuff to it. Quartz. I just happen to see it. I definitely need the quartz because I can use that in research. And this is coal. I'll need that too. I can make coal production. Which that is actually a higher tier of milestone. But having it definitely helps. That was a big note of it. Okay, make sure we don't run into Big Man. If he's over there. As I can come this way. Yep, and my conveyors are around the outside of Poison Land up there. Now there is like alien looking forests over there. And there are crash sites and things like that where you can find advanced materials, recipes, things for research, all that. Which I haven't even done yet because I'm trying to work more on the actual factory first. And then eventually it'll get to the point where you just need to wait a little bit for things to build up. And that's when I'll do my adventuring. And then we can maybe try to find some crash sites. Those are pretty fun. Most of them require like electricity or plates or something like that. And it's one of those you fulfill the request and then you can actually he hasn't noticed me again. Yeah, invalid build location. Yeah, now he's seen me. There we are. Now he will probably try to follow me. Which, as long as I can get this, I'll do it like that. Okay, he's up there. So if I can run far enough that he will de-aggro. Technically, I think he is stuck. As long as I don't see him. Oh yeah, he de-aggroed. Now, just gotta bring it the rest of the way back to the hub. Okay. We wanna kinda keep it level, if we can. It's just right around this corner. Kinda keep it. I'm gonna give it a sharp curve, which is fine. Make it about the right. Because I'm gonna have to redo it anyway when I make my platform level. So it will actually go up. Yeah, not enough plates. Again. So when I make my actual base platform, I'll have to redo it anyway, but this works. It's one of those, if it works for right now to get me the stuff I need, then I will go for it. Now, what I can do is I can funnel it this way. Let's see, build it onto there. Let's see. Is it at 3 high? Yeah. Put it there. And what I can do, I need to actually shut these down for just a second. Turn it off. And we'll do that. Put that there. Alright. And we'll put this in here. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to join these up by making a merger. So what you do is you will do something along this line. And what you do is you conveyor it into these. Oh, that's conveyor belt. Why is it 2? I don't know why that came from there. Okay, that merges into there. Yeah, that's just one. And let's see. Now we need constructor. I will try and line it up as best as I can. Nope, that's 2. We need 3. Put it in there. Now we need storage. Take it from there to there. And we got it. Now, power line to that. Now we let this one rip and it'll start working normal. And we just have to connect the other one, which really, I kinda did it. I wasn't watching, so it's a little offside. Oh, wrong one. Let's see. Yeah, I'll use this. We gotta make more biofuel. Take these because it's wood. Okay. I should have enough of that right now. I forgot I put all of my biofuel in my secondary thing here, which is probably already went through all of that. So I need to make more of the mass. And the wood. Now it makes a little more. Okay, that's the wood. Now I can put all this in here. And we can take the buildup of it from there. Put that down there. Now my chainsaw will go. Nope. Let's see, do I have... Yep, there's quartz. I need that for the MAM. Let me guess, I didn't set it, did I? Nope. Concrete. Actually try making it. Now, as of right now, it's only being fed by the impure, because I haven't taken electricity out there yet. I wanted to look up through here first. Okay, we have quartz. So that will open up more. Crystal oscillator.
Research completed. Quartz crystal recipe unlocked.
Rebar.
New quartz research available.
And I have enough for that too. Make silica. That gives me blade runners, which are faster
Research
pants.
completed. Silica recipe unlocked. New quartz research available.
That requires both of those. Nutrients. I haven't been to the mushroom cave yet. And I need more of that. This was it cadarium, which I'm sure I'm saying it wrong. But I'm not a scientist. I will use that as my excuse. See, we can put that there, there. Okay. And I only have 30 of it, and I need 50. Okay, my inventory. I have that should be enough cable, I would think, but I'm gonna fill it up the rest of the way, just in case. There's nothing worse than going to the very end of all that and then finding out that you don't have enough for your power. It really, really sucks. So I'm going to make sure I have more than enough. And what I can do... I'll take these leaves first. I was going to actually make this a little more efficient. Okay. Yeah, I went out and around when I probably shouldn't have. So I can just... I'll delete these. Now that one is fine. So what you do here... Is it 3? Yeah, 3. And you should be able to connect these up. Right there. Now it will be a little better. I don't have to destroy the entire thing just to make it a few seconds faster. Which I'm going to have more than enough limestone. That's just how it is. Because I'm going to have the impure and then the pure, or the, not pure, normal. So that'll be fast enough. I shouldn't have too many issues. I mean, technically I could have cut this over a little bit more, but I'm more worried about just getting it from the first part. Yep, and I glitched him back to his meadow. So he can be grumpy boy there, try to chase me down and fail miserably as usual. If he was to actually hit me up here, I would probably go flying down into the abyss right through the hair. That's the way it always does. Now it's a little harder to run because I am running against a conveyor belt, but it's just easier that way. So I will hook this up. Luckily it goes straight to power poles. And they go a long ways away, thankfully. So I don't have to worry too much about it. Yeah, see, I can bring it on this side. And if it glitches through the trees, I don't really care. It's a power pole. It's not a building. So, oh! That's what I was afraid of. Now he will try to get me, so if I can stay out of his range, he will go back. That's a tree. Another tree. Okay, is it... Oh yeah, it's too far. Bring it in just enough. And there we are. Now I will kind of break over here just to make it look good. And we'll put this down through here. Oh, just right at the edge. And there we are. Let's see. Now this I will bring over here. We can attach it right next to it because I gotta break that line and move it from there to there and from there up to there and connect it all. Now in a little while we should see limestone come down through here. I don't need to boost that over there. It'll make more than enough as of right now. And since I have the impure one already going, it'll be fine. If anything, it'll be too much, and I may end up just destroying the impure mine because it would be useless. It should be more than enough for the constructor to handle. Just like these and the iron. I have literally one iron supplying two different things, so it's not a problem. And I can just take this and add it there, and it'll be working on cable. I didn't need as much, so I can just put that over there. I have the 200 plates for it, and we're just waiting on the concrete, which that may be a little bit. Well, actually no. Just enough. So we will get this sent away right about the time for me to split my recordings. Perfect. Now we have the resource
Milestone
sync.
reached. You have been given access to the anti-waste effort for stress testing of materials on Exoplanet's bonus program, also known as Awesome. Your awesome input allows Fixit to comprehend our amazing universe more clearly. In appreciation of this, we have generously set up an internal, closed economy with exclusive rewards and currency. Directing parts of varying quantity and complexity into the Awesome Resource Sink will grant Fixit coupons. These coupons can be redeemed in the Awesome Shop for highly desirable items such as new foundations, walls, factory attachments, cosmetics, parts, and more. Next time you have additional resources, just remember to go that extra kilometer. Go awesome.
Yeah, I have seen that before where you just bin off extra stuff instead of like stopping a production. If you have too much, you just send it there and it gives you like free points, but it costs billions of units of resource. At least for some of it. it's one of those compounding things where the more you give it, the more it costs to your next ticket to be able to use. Okay, we are going to have a break. This is where I'm going to split my recordings. I don't want to put too long of things on YouTube now, so it seems. So we are going to go into an intermission, and I'm going to stop the recording. For those on YouTube, thank you for watching, and be sure to look for my second half of the recording. I always post them together. And with that, we're going to take a little break and let our theme song go as I take a little bit of a rest.
Pixels flicker, midnight glow, Mexico's live, the chat says yo. Cables twist like jungle vines, but the mouse pad centered, perfect lines. Pale world tames and palea seeds, Terraria caves where the torchlight bleeds. Fortnite drops when the squad rolls in, chaos on the desk, order within. Hey, it's Let's Be Go, variety king, from creature balls to fairy wings. Friends in the cold, chat spam and hearts, neat little world in a messy art. Plastic art, laughing through the night, desk like a storm, but the vibe feels right. One monitor farms, one monitor fights, third one's memes from the chat highlights. Energy drink, tap, mountain grows, but the keyboard's clean.